Are you fit enough to pass the Army's fitness test? Well, this heavily depends on which country you live in. In this video, we compare Army fitness tests from countries all over the world and find out which one has the hardest requirements, which one is pretty easy to pass, and which one is the overall best and most comprehensive one. If your country is not included in this video, you can leave a comment and tell us the requirements you have to pass if you want to join the Army. For every test you will find a link in the description so that you can check the source easily. Alright, now we start right away with the US Army fitness test. The new Army Combat Fitness Test replaces the older Army Physical Fitness Test. The old test included push-ups, sit-ups and a 2-mile run, and it was done since the early 1980s. The new test is a result of the Army identifying specific warrior tasks and battle drills that enhance a soldier's readiness on the battlefield. The events are the following. First, leg tuck. This is also known as the hanging knee up. Hang from a pull-up bar using an alternating grip and bring your knees up to touch your elbows. No time limit, just push yourself until you fail. You get max points if you can do 20 reps. The minimum for passing is 1 rep. Second, power throw. This is a backward toss with a 10-pound medicine ball measured by how far you throw it behind yourself. The minimum standard is 4.5 meters and maxing the points requires 12.5 meters. Third, trap bar deadlift. Lift as much weight off the ground as you can for 3 times using the trap bar versus a straight bar deadlift. The minimum lift is 3 reps of a 140-pound deadlift and max point requires 3 reps of 340 pounds. Fourth, T push-up. This push-up variation is also called a 4-count push-up and the counts go like this. Upward movement, downward movement, extend your arms sideways and bring your arms back to the low position. You have to do 10 repetitions for the minimum score and 60 repetitions for the maximum score. Fifth, shuttle sprint drag carry. This is essentially a shuttle run drill testing agility and carrying a load in a variety of ways. The requirements are the following. Sprint 25 meters and back to start without any weight. Pull a 100-pound sled 25 meters and back. Do the heel-to-heel sidestep laterals for 25 meters and back without any weight. Grab 2 40-pound kettlebells and run 25 meters and back. And sprint 25 meters and back without any weight. The total distance of 250 meters has to be done with a minimum time of 3 minutes. To receive maximum points, you have to do it in 1:33. 6. The 2-mile run. The 2-mile run is the same as in the old test. However, the standards are the following. Minimum standards is 21 minutes and to max the points you need to run it in 12:45. The second country on our list is Germany. Here you have to do 3 tests. First is the 11 times 10 meter sprint. The sprint test starts from a lying position with your arms next to your body. With the starting signal you run as fast as possible around the pylon and back. Pass the starting line pylon and take the prone position again where your hands have to touch each other behind the back. Repeat that 5 times. After you stood up the 6th time, you only run to the turning point where the time is stopped. You have to cross the finish line after less than 60 seconds. The second test is the chin-up hang. Here you have to keep your chin above the bar as long as possible. If the chin drops below the bar, the time is stopped. The minimum prerequisite is 5 seconds. In the last test, you either have to run 1000 meters under 6 minutes and 30 seconds or finish 3000 meters on an exercise bike in the same time limit. The participants can set their own wattage but are not allowed to fall below 30 RPM. The higher the wattage, the faster you travel the distance, but the harder it is to keep the 30 RPM. The next one is the British Army fitness test named Roll Fitness Test Entry. Here you also have to pass 3 events. First, a 2 km run after an 800 meter warm-up jog for about 6:30 to 7 minutes. You must run the 2 km in 11 minutes and 15 seconds or less to meet the lowest adult soldier entry standard. Some trades require a faster time. In the second test, you are sitting with your back against the wall and throw a 4 kg medicine ball as far as you can. Your best throw out of 3 counts. You must throw at least 2.9 meters to meet the lowest soldier entry standard. Some trades will need you to throw the ball at least 3.1 meters. The third test is a static deadlift. Here you stand in front of a bar set to mid-thigh height. From this position you have to pull the bar upwards for 5 seconds, then rest and repeat. The best score out of 2 attempts counts. You must pull 46 units or more to meet the lowest soldier entry standard, although some trades need a higher score. Unfortunately, we didn't find any information about what 46 units means. The fourth country on our list is India. Here you have to pass the following tests. First, run 1.6 kilometers under 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Second, do at least 6 chin-ups. Third, walk across a 3 to 4 meter balancing beam without falling off. Here you got 3 attempts to pass the test. And fourth, a 9 feet ditch. Here you have to jump across the ditch. Again, you have 3 tries to pass this test. The next test is the Australian Defence Force Academy Initial Fitness Test. This test consists of 3 events. First, you have to do at least 15 push-ups as a male and 8 push-ups as a female. Second, you must be able to do 45 sit-ups. This counts for males and females. Third, you have to pass a beep test. This test consists of a series of 20-meter shuttle runs or sprints. Each level of the test is composed of a number of sprints or shuttles. As the test progresses, the allowed time for each shuttle drops, which requires an increasing necessary running speed to complete the shuttle in the required time. The test begins at a speed just above a quick walking pace and increases to a full running speed by the time level 7.5 is reached. The test to level 7.5 involves 56 shuttles and takes approximately 7 minutes and 30 seconds to complete. The next country is China. This test is called People's Liberation Army Soldier Physical Fitness Standards. Here you have to pass a 5 times 10 meter back and forth sprint, a 3 kilometer run, and a certain amount of push-ups and sit-ups. In this chart you can see the different requirements depending on your age and gender. According to secondary sources, China updated the standards at the end of 2006, so this information may be outdated. The next country is South Africa. The standardized fitness test of the South African National Defence Force consists of 3 components. The cardiorespiratory component includes a 2.4 kilometer run and a 4 kilometer walk. The muscular endurance component includes a 2-minute sit-up and a 2-minute push-up test. The speed component includes a 10 x 25 meter shuttle run. In the following chart you can see the exact requirements. The next test is for the Russian Armed Forces. This test is very complex with a lot of different events separated in strength, speed and endurance. In the strength category you have to do pull-ups, sit-ups, kettlebell overhead presses and push-ups. In the speed category you have to run 60 meters, 100 meters and finish a 10 × 10 meter shuttle run. When it comes to the endurance category, you have to run 1 kilometer, 3 kilometers, finish a 5 kilometer ski race and swim 300 meters. Men and women have different requirements to pass the test, and some of the categories are only done by men and some only by women. Age also plays a role in the Russian Armed Forces test. Here is a chart in which you can see the exact requirements for all events. The last country on our list is Switzerland. This test is called FTA. The tests you have to pass are a standing long jump, a 2 kg sitting medicine ball throw, a balance test on one leg with closed eyes, a plank in which you alternatingly release the left and the right leg every second, and a progressive endurance test. Here you run with 8.5 km per hour after an acoustic starting signal. Every 200 meters you increase the running speed by 0.5 km per hour. The test is over when you can't keep up with the running speed anymore. In the following chart you can see the minimum requirements to pass the test. Women and men have to fulfill the same requirements. These were the military fitness tests from different countries all over the world. When we compare them with each other, we think the new US Army fitness test wins this competition. The reason is that this test includes a good mix between strength, speed, agility and endurance. It's designed for specific warrior tasks and battle drills, and this is what you need when it comes to becoming a soldier. The Russian test is also very complex with a lot of different events. But we think the US Army test is better because of the more soldier-specific tasks. The worst test in our opinion is the German one. We really like the 11 × 10 meter sprint, but you only got 3 tests in total and the only strength requirement is a 5-second chin-up hang. This seems pretty easy when you compare it to the tests of the other countries. Now we want to know your opinion. Which test do you like the most? And would you be able to pass all tests of this video? Just leave a comment and tell us your thoughts. If you want to prepare yourself for a fitness test or just want to get fit in general, you should visit calimove.com and get one of our workout programs. All programs are built on scientific research and our experience as athletes, sports scientists and physical therapists. No matter if you want to get stronger, more mobile or build muscle, our calisthenics programs are the right choice for you. Please don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification so that you never miss a video again. I'm Alex and I see you in the next video.